That I thought they were, and some went the other way. So at the end of the night, this is MMA. It's fast, it's explosive, it's raw, and I think you got a real good sample of why the sport's so exciting.
Scott, the first question really, I mean, we had Jeff in here earlier, he made quite a statement tonight. We haven't seen him as devastating as that, probably someone mentioned, for about 4 years. Did he make enough of a statement to potentially put himself in the frame, in the mix, to fight the winner of the World Grand Prix?
I tell you what, he definitely made a statement, and I think that that's attributed to his training with Tiki. I think Tiki changed his style, and Czech was such a great kickboxer, back in the day, and he was such a dynamic striker, and then he's worked on his ground game a lot and wrestling a lot, and some of the performances have been okay, not exciting, but he showed that he's back, to his old self tonight. That was a great counterpunch, and it was just a nice technique. And like I said, I think Tiki's doing a great job over there. Gareth, these are the type of things that when I think about the future, I think about like, let's see how the tournament unfolds. Let's see how the other signings that we get unfold. Let's see how we all put this together. And at the end of the day, I'll sit down with Rich and everybody at the office there, and we'll shuffle the deck, and we'll come out with the best matchups possible. But, one thing, we will have a lot of fights, for these heavyweights, because, some of them are already eliminated. But, there's some good talent out there that, that we can fight. And at the end of the day, there's only going to be one winner. There's only going to be one champion, at the end. So, we're going to have a good gauntlet of athletes that are going to be able to fight.
Earlier today, Aaron and then later Fitch kind of were mentioning the idea of tournaments. I mean, like the heavyweight tournament seems like it's going pretty well. And you have depth in a lot of these divisions, welterweight and featherweight both. I mean, if you could get 8 people and you could really, especially featherweight, you could really have a hell of a tournament if that's what you want. But I mean, are these things that are kind of like in your head?
Yeah, I mean, I want to get through the heavyweight tournament first, but I think it's a great format for us, and I believe that there is a place for tournaments in MMA, and I think this Grand Prix tournament proves that it's something that's worth doing. And for us, it's great because it crowns our new heavyweight champion. But don't be surprised if you see another tournament or so next year.
Scott, there's a lot said about Paul Daly and him being at the end of his contract. He was in a tough style matchup. Obviously, took the loss. Do you see yourself speaking with Paul Daly moving forward?
Absolutely. My feelings have not changed. That is one of the most dynamic fighters that I've been associated with. He had a tough matchup, with Fitch. And Fitch is a world-class athlete, champions, before in different leagues, and how his experience really showed tonight. And Paul had a tough time getting up. But Paul was almost at the point where he almost knocked him out, at the end of I think it's the first round, right? So, but getting back to Paul, I love that guy. I think he will always have a seat here. He's welcome to be here at Bellator. I think we actually have some more fights left than he thinks he might have. But I will sit down and talk to him when I get to London, and we'll sort it out. But I hope he's here for a long time. Win or lose, Paul Daly always brings it, man. I've never been disappointed.
Is there any reaction to his talking, at the end of the fight and anything like that?
I mean, from my side or from? I mean,
I don't know what he said, but I know people. I know he must have said something because that's what a lot of people were talking about.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, at the end of the day, Dave, you have to think about this. This is an emotional time for the fighter. He just lost, right? And he's thinking about his future. So sometimes things come out, but let him calm down for a couple of days, and by the time we get to London, we'll have an intelligent conversation with between us. So I'm not worried. I mean, it's I'm sure I think I kind of know what he said, but. It's an emotional time for him right now.
Scott, speaking of London, we got Michael Page over there. These guys seem like a natural matchup, as we talked about it before. So, what do you think about that, or you going to try to make it happen?
Absolutely, that's a fight that I think should happen, and I think it should happen in London. Makes the most sense. It's not going to happen, obviously, for the next fight, but sometime before the end of the year, we'd love to have those guys, get it on there in the UK.
And since there's an international presence already, places like Italy, England, and so on, I believe it was last year you said that you guys really were going to go to Brazil, for example. Can you talk about some of these international plans?
Yeah, I mean, Brazil is it's a little bit tricky in the sense that you have to create a whole infrastructure, and we're starting to do that. But it's something that is not going to happen in the next couple of months. But the international plans that we've unfolded here, I think, started last year or maybe even the year before. It's Viacom is an international company, and they gave us a mandate to expand internationally. And we're doing it, and we'll have some really exciting announcements, I think, at the end of the night in London about where we're going to go and some, where we'll expand and open corporate offices, and the next move for Bellator corporately as far as the expansion of the business. We'll announce that at the post-fight press conference in London. So we have some exciting news to announce.
Sir, there seems to be a lot of build-up to about 50 Cent's presence here at the event tonight. Of course, he was here. I was expecting an announcement of some sort. Did I miss it? Or is there something in the works?
Yeah, he's got a new album dropping in about 6 weeks. So, no, listen, you know what? I'll go back to the first time we met. It's, he wanted to talk about MMA. And, there's some pictures taken, people speculate. I don't know where he said he's going to fight a 3-fight deal. I don't even think he said it. I think somebody else started that rumor. He's going to fight a 3-fight deal, then he's going to fight Rampage. And, it's like, look, he loves MMA, and when a big star like that loves MMA and wants to be involved, he loves the fighters, he loves, the management side of it. I think he is, an owner of, a lot of brands that he could bring to the table for us. I think again, this is a paramount opportunity. Maybe, they could put him in some movies and some TV shows. I mean, Viacom is not just, or Bellator is owned by Viacom, so they do a lot of other things other than the fight business. So it just makes a lot of sense. And, he wanted to come. He wanted to come here, and he wanted to check it out. So, this is his first time to a Bellator fight. But on the way out, he said, you know what, I'll see you in London. I'm going to be there because I love this. This is fantastic. So, it's a friend of the family, and we'll see where it goes.
And so initially, sir, I wasn't expecting a fight announcement, some sort of a partnership sometime. It was what you kind of alluded to there a bit.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's nothing, there's no business relationship, between 50 and us. He just, he came as a fan, and, but, when he wants to bring some muscle to a promotion, like he helped us with this, I mean, he did a great job, and, we should all thank him. It's good for MMA.